Layla and Omar were on their way to school when Omar noticed something shiny under a tree root. "What's that?" Omar asked, pointing toward the ground. "It looks old," said Layla as she carefully pulled it out. It was a small notebook with torn pages. The title read, "Lost Secrets." Omar opened it and was amazed to see strange sketches and puzzling symbols. "Wow, this looks entertaining," he said. "I want to see too, but let's not be late," Layla reminded him. They hurried inside, waiting anxiously for recess. At break time, their friend Zara joined them on the bench. As they turned the pages, a folded slip of paper fell out. It wasn't a map, but a riddle that seemed to point to a place in their town. They could hardly wait for school to end. After the last bell, the friends met at Omar's house and decided to solve the puzzle. The clues directed them to the old park. "Do you think it will lead us to?" asked Zara. "Maybe a hidden message, maybe something exciting," said Omar eagerly. They looked around the park, searching for the answer to the riddle. After looking around, Layla suddenly shouted, "I found something!" She pointed to carvings on an ancient stone bench. The words read, "The best discovery is sharing adventures with good friends." The children smiled. "That's true. Solving the riddle was fun because we did it together." They added their names beside the message and laughed happily. They looked at the words on the bench and then at each other. They had searched for a treasure, but what they found was even better. It was the feeling of working together, of solving a mystery as a team. They decided to add their own mark to the adventure. They took a pencil from the notebook and carefully wrote their names on a torn page, tucking it into a crack in the stone bench for the next adventurers to find. They had found a true treasure, a wonderful memory to share.
Say with me, shouted, yelled, or cried out. Ancient, old. Entertaining, enjoyable, or amusing. Eagerly, keenly, or excitedly. Anxious, worried, or uneasy. Amazed, astonished, or surprised. Now we're going to practice reading comprehension using the story about Layla, Omar, and Zara. After each question, I'll also give you the answer so you can check your work. Let's get started. Question 1. Omar was amazed when he opened the notebook because it had, was it nothing inside, strange sketches and symbols, boring stories, or none of the above? The correct answer is strange sketches and symbols. Well done if you got that right. Question 2. The words waiting anxiously for recess suggests that Layla and Omar were they afraid of getting into trouble? Eagerly looking forward to the break? Worried about the notebook? Or none of the above? The answer is eagerly looking forward to the break. They were excited for recess. Question 3. Which sentence tells us the friends wanted to follow the clues? Was it, "Wow, this looks entertaining"? Or, "They could hardly wait for school to end"? Or, "I want to see too, but let's not be late"? Or none of the above? The correct answer is, they could hardly wait for school to end. That shows they were excited to solve the puzzle. Question 4. The story says, the best discovery is sharing adventures with good friends. Do you agree or disagree? Here, you can share your own opinion. For example, "I agree because friends make everything more fun." Or, "I disagree because I think the best treasure is something useful." Both answers are fine as long as you explain your reason.